and gentlemen, welcome to Mentally Fit, and you're on with the Dark Prophet. Happy New Year's! And today, the title of my conversation today is How Television Ruined My Life. That's the title, How Television Ruined My Life. And in this video, I'm going to give you five good reasons how television ruined my life. And the purpose of this video is for you to also examine your relationship with that box you have hanging on the wall that you call a TV, you know, to examine your relationship and ask yourself, is this thing helping my life or is this thing ruining my life? Because you may not know which one. It may shock you, like it did me, to realize that it's ruining my life, you know. Now, the first thing, the first thing I can think of when I go back to my childhood is I can't remember which came first, whether my parents had the TV before I was born, or whether I came first before the TV. You know, I can't, I don't know who came first. You know, but all I know is when I was young, the TV was always on the wall, and I love to watch the TV. You know, it's one of those things that you do to avoid boredom. You know, so I love to watch TV. So now, how did TV ruin my life? The first point how TV ruined my life is it taught me how to stereotype people. You know, that is something that TV does a lot. And the thing about it is that when you are young like me and you're watching TV from a young age, you don't have that skills of critical thinking. You know, what I mean by that is as an adult, when you watch TV, you may notice something and you say, no, 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 this is wrong. They should not be doing this, or this kind of people don't do this. But when you are young, you don't have these critical thinking skills. So whatever you see, you just believe this is how these are. And some people actually believe that what they see in movies and even TVs, like news, is actually real. They believe everything they see is real, you know? And that's not the case. So it taught me to stereotype people. It taught me to see Igbo people as people who are obsessed with money, who likes to buy the biggest cars and build the biggest houses, who always own a shop somewhere. They always own a shop, you know, when they are selling something and they are all rich, even though some of them are disguising and they are loud and they are illiterate and stuff like that. It taught me to see Yoruba people as people who are loose, who are not reliable, and who will do anything for money. You know, it taught me to see Hausa people as people who are just irrational, who are very emotional, and who can kill you if their imam tells them to kill you. So this is the mindset I had growing up. And what makes this kind of difficult and kind of sad is that I didn't come in contact with the Yoruba person until like when I was 5 or 6 years old. So, which means that if I had come in contact with the Yoruba person, I may have said, no, this is not how they are. But because I didn't come in contact with the Yoruba person or an Hausa person because I stayed in the East. So I had to just accept what I was seeing in the TV that, oh, this is how they are. And that is not really how people are because people are different. There are some evil people that they don't own a shop. They are doing office work. There are some Yoruba people that own a shop and they are importing goods. There are some Hausa people that import goods and they are educated. So there are shades of gray. So you can't just say this is how these people are and this is how people are. So and I didn't know that. It took me a long while before I started knowing that because I accepted this information when I was young, so I couldn't challenge it. The second thing that happens, I noticed that how TV ruined my life is TV steals your time. Some of you may not know that, but TV steals your time. And when I look back, I come back and when I look at my age now, I ask myself, how many hours of my life have I spent watching TV? Oh, I don't want to calculate it. I don't want to think about it because when I do, I feel sad and depressed because I know if I calculate it, it will be like more than half of my life I've spent watching TV. And some people, it can be worse, you know? So TV steals your time. You are there watching this movie that lasts for 1 hour, and then you watch another movie and watch another movie and you watch, oh man, I cannot believe Ramsey Noah did this. Oh, the Ramsey Noah kiss Genevieve. Oh wow, this is wonderful. Oh, this. And I remember when now I've been like a few years ago when I was binge watching TV shows, I watched Prison Break. I spent like 6 hours a day watching that TV show. I'm telling you, every episode I was watching, I wanted to know. The episode ends, and like, wow, did he kill that guy? Oh my god, I cannot believe this. The next episode, let me watch the next episode. I need to see what happened. Oh, then the next episode, like, oh man, the guy came back to life. Oh, this is wonderful. I'm watching the next episode. You watch the next episode. Oh wow, he has a baby. Oh, I cannot believe he has a baby. Oh man, I didn't see this coming. You watch it, and you just keep going on and on. And I did it 6 hours. What was even bad was I was supposed to have exam during that week, but it didn't stop me. I had to watch what happens next. So it steals your time. And don't you notice? There's something interesting I noticed too. Rich men, wealthy men, they don't watch a lot of TV. Just do your research when you have time. Any rich person just try and watch how many hours do they spend in front of the TV. You will realize that they don't spend a lot of time on the TV because they know that this TV takes their time and they don't want that. Another thing I've come to understand about watching TV and how it ruined my life is it gives you a rigid view of the world. When you watch TV, it keeps presenting the same image to you over and over and over and over and over again. It tells you that this is how the world is. Oh, in this world, some people they are wicked people. They want to take away everything that you have worked for, everything your family have worked for, and they want to kill you. So when you are always saturated with that information of the world is wicked, somebody killed somebody for a piece of land, this, that, like they always do in the Nigerian movies, you develop this natural fear because you are afraid that somebody may kill you. And a few years back, I came to ask myself, how do I observed how I watch TV, and I noticed that in American movies, is the white people are the good guys, the Arab people are the suicide bombers who are always waiting to bomb somebody. Then the black people are like the unfortunate people. They are the people that maybe when they start the movie, they were there when they threw the bomb, so they are gone. Or they may be the people that may be going somewhere where they snatch them and they become hostage. So, and the thing about it is, the TV presents this image to you over and over and over and over again till you come to now assume that this is how the world is. You have this view of, okay, like now, when I watch the few movies I've watched now, I've come to see that on Netflix and a lot of Nigerian movies generally, the men are always bad. The men are abusive, they beat women, they rape women, they're just bad. Just cancel them, the men are bad. The women, well, they're not so bad. The women, you can either be an Olusho, you understand, you can be an Olusho, or you can be working and then be making money and then be flexing with your girls and be twerking and be drinking in the club, and be sleeping from one man to another, but you're not Olusho because you're not getting paid to have sex, you're just having fun. So they categorize women that way, or they are like a woman that is religious, but she has some other things that she does. So this is the stereotypic, not stereotype, but this is the rigid way they present the world. That any young woman that you see in a nice car is probably sleeping with a senator, or she has a sugar daddy. And the impression they're giving women nowadays now on TV, and they show it all the time, which I notice, is they're telling women that, oh, as long as you're a woman and you have that thing between your legs, that is all you need. That you can, with your thing between your leg, you can reach the top of your career. You can go far, you can date the richest man in the world because you have that thing between your legs. And so that's a rigid way of looking at the world. And that kind of mindset almost destroyed me in so many ways. And there's a lot of people out there, and I feel that this thing will be ruining their life. And some people have bought into these images. If you just look at Instagram, a lot of people buy into that image that, oh, because you're a babe and you're hot, or you have big breasts and you have big ass, like Hajia, Bint, or whatever. Oh, that you can have any man you want. You can become the richest. They can be transferring money to your account and they can be in your DM sending you millions and billions. That's not how the world works. That's just the rubbish you see on TV and you see on Instagram and you think this is how the world is. It's not. Yes, you have something between your legs, but guess what? Other women have it too. It's not like yours has air condition and I don't know, a yacht inside. It's just, you know what I'm talking about. So the third one is that TV, it costs money. The time you spend on, I'm not going to value so much on this point, but trust me, the time you spend on watching TV shows, binge watching TV shows. The time I spend doing it, it cost me money. It cost me data. It cost me my time. And time, I can't get time back. Oh, no, no, no. The most valuable thing in this world is time. And TV takes your time. It steals your time. It costs you money. It costs you real money. So that is something I want you to know. It costs you real money. It steals your time. It costs you money. Data you spend, whether you are using electricity, you use electricity, it costs you time. It costs you money. I want that to always be in your head. It costs you time, it costs you money. You know? So you reducing the number of hours you watch TV can actually save you money. So the fourth one is that if let me guess, the fourth one is that TV, watching TV, right? What I realized that it does to me is that it makes it difficult for me to focus on the things that are important in my life. When we are constantly watching TV all the time, you are addicted to TV, you are always watching this program, that program. It makes it difficult for you to actually focus on the important things in your life. Things like personal development, things like how to plan your finances, things like how to plan your career goals, things like what are the activities that you need to do day by day, what are your goals you want to achieve. When you watch TV often, it makes it difficult for you to pay attention to do those things. And that's what I realized. Spending so much time watching TV gives you no chance to actually plan your day. It gives you no time to actually try and achieve the goals that you have set for yourself. So those are some of the things I notice of how TV is ruining someone's life, ruins my life. Another thing again I noticed about TV is that it it does not it makes you assume that everything you see on TV is real, you know, and that's not the case. Everything you see on TV is not real. Just because it's on channels TV does not mean it's real. You know, just because somebody said that, oh, I saw a man that did so, 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 and so, and so, and so, it's not real.